Hi, this is Raman, your tutor from Alberta Real Estate School. Today we'll take a look at the exam weightings for the Fundamentals of Mortgage Brokerage exam. The reason we need to understand the exam weightings is so you can prepare for the exam properly. There are some units that are weighed heavily on the exam, whereas other units are not that important. So by understanding the exam weightings, you know exactly what to focus on. So let's dive in. Let's take a look at the exam weightings for the Fundamentals of Mortgage Brokerage exam. In this case, the number of questions that you would expect on the exam would be 100. So out of the 100 questions, we have different units worth different amounts of marks. So unit 1, which is our basic introduction to mortgage brokerage unit, that's only worth 3% of the mark, which means you only will get 3 questions out of the first unit. Unit 2, Introduction to Mortgages, this one is worth 8%. So you will have 8 questions from this. Contract Law, which is unit number 3, only worth 4% of the mark. So 4 questions on this one. This is when we get heavy. From unit 4 onwards, it becomes a little bit more meaty here. Real property law, which is basically based on the things that we will learn on unit 3, we will have 20%. So 20 questions out of unit 4. Unit 5, mortgage law, which is worth 12%. So expect 12 questions on that. Unit 6, another heavy unit, Real Estate Act, it's worth 20%. So 20 questions is what we would expect on the exam for this. Unit 7, mortgage brokerage relationships, 10%. So 10 questions on the different types of relationships and the disclosures we need to do. Unit 8 is around mortgage fraud awareness. So in this case, it's an important unit again, worth 15% of the mark. So 15 questions from this one. Unit 9 is ethics. This one is worth 8%. So 8 questions from this. So all in all, we have 100 questions. So as we can see, the units in the middle, unit 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, these are the ones that are worth a lot of marks. The ones in the beginning and the one in the end, not worth as much marks. Not to say that you shouldn't prepare those units, but if you were, basically didn't have enough time, you were in a time crunch, this is how you can plan your studying. So out of the 100 questions that you will get on the exam, all of those questions will be multiple choice. You don't have to write anything. All of them will be done on the computer at the exam center. You will get 3 hours to complete the exam, which means you have 180 minutes each question. You're looking at less than 2 minutes per question. So I would suggest not wasting too much time. If you are stuck on a question, just move on to the next question. You can always go backwards in the exam, even though on your RECA you cannot go backwards, but on the exam you'll be able to go backwards. So you can go back once you're done, you can go back and attempt those questions again. In terms of the passing percentage, we're looking at 70%. So 70 would be your passing marks in this case. You're aiming for more than 70. So just to recap here, all in all, overall, we have 9 units for the course. And Introduction to Mortgage Brokerage is the first one, worth 3%. Unit 2, Introduction to Mortgages, worth 8%. Unit 3, Contract Law, only worth 4%. And then we get into the heavy units. Unit 4, Real Property Law, worth 20%. So expect 20 questions on the exam. Unit 5 is worth 12%. So this is the mortgage law. And then Unit 6, Real Estate Act, another big unit worth 20% of the mark. And then Unit 7, Mortgage Brokerage Relationship, also another important unit worth 10% of the mark. Mortgage fraud, very important topic that we need to be aware of, worth 15%. And then we have ethics, which is worth 8%. So this is important information to have so that you can plan your study time accordingly. And when you're in crunch time, I would suggest focusing on the ones that are more important. That way you're able to get through the bulk of the material for the exam. All right, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like any extra help in preparing for your mortgage exams, I invite you to visit www.albertarealestateschool.com. We provide summary notes as well as practice questions, and also do tutoring for mortgage brokerage courses as well if you need any help with that. Or you can give us a call at 587-936-7779. That's it for today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.